things that we can admit in life is just simply that life is hard. Life is difficult. It is. I mean, we all come here, to this planet, to this world, and we get beat up. And it's very easy for us to lose our way, to lose our sense of direction, to get lost. And one of the things that I've found within myself is for me, I'm a big fan of discipline. And by that I mean if you start a spiritual practice, you never quit it. You never give up on it. And so for me, my spiritual practice has been meditation. Every single day for 20 years, no matter what. Whether it's the morning of Christmas or whether, I'm lying sick in bed. To me, I just get up early and I practice every morning. And for some people that doesn't work, and so we practice at the end of the day or we practice on our lunch break. But to have a practice that we commit ourselves to every day. And so for me, that's what's worked for me. And I like it because I know there's times in life which are going to be hard. I know there's times which are going to be difficult. There's an old Buddhist saying, and it goes something like this. It's something like, he who practices when it's difficult practices well. Practices well. And so the whole point is you always practice. It's easy just to practice, to sit and meditate or say your prayers or, do your walking meditation or do your yoga practice when things are good, when your body feels good, when you have some free time. But for most of us, we have really busy lives. We get sick, we get old, our kids get sick. And so if we're only practicing when things are going well, then what we'll find is we won't practice very often. And so I'm a big fan of discipline and just showing up every day. Now for those of us who don't have discipline, and what I find is there's a lot of people who don't have this discipline wired into their body. I think for me, I've had lifetimes of being a monk, so for me a daily meditation practice is an easy thing. But if you don't have that kind of wiring within you, what you'll find is that life is continually inviting you to practice, continually inviting you to wake up. And one of the ways life invites us to wake up is when you walk outside and just see the beauty of the sunset. You walk outside, you see the beauty of the sun beginning to arise, or you see the beauty of the stars. Or perhaps it's just the fog, that's arising off the road on your way to work. And so can you be willing to slow down and just see all the natural beauty around you? Be willing just to see life through your heart. And of course, if that doesn't work, you can allow adversity to wake you up. When you fall down like I was saying in the beginning, when you fall down in the driveway and you have a mouthful of gravel and you feel the roughness of life within you, when you feel the pain rubbing against your body or in your mental or emotional world, can you allow that to break your heart open? Can you allow that to wake you up? Can you allow that to be the thing that says, oh wow, what got me in this situation? What am I not seeing clearly? What do I need to do? How can I meet this situation of pain or heartache or disaster from the beauty and wisdom of my heart? One of the beautiful things about pain is it's an incredible teacher. It's an incredible motivator. And so if we find ourselves in a tremendous amount of pain, we can notice that within us, pain, it feels bad because our natural state is goodness. Our natural state is happiness and joy. And so if we find ourselves in incredible pain, an incredible heartache, And can we slow down and deeply reflect and say, what is it that's going on in my life? How am I seeing life in this moment? How am I adding to my own suffering or my own struggle? What do I need to do or change about my life? And that in and of itself, just meeting pain, that is the spiritual path. That is a meditation. Just sitting with your pain, feeling your pain, perhaps grieving a deep heartache, whether it's a family member who died, or a breakup in a relationship, or just seeing your sick daughter, resting in your lap and your heart breaking in that moment. Can you open there too and allow love to come forward? Allow grace to come forward. Allow this greater wisdom to come forward. Can you be with that breaking sensation? Can you allow your heart to break open in a huge way? And what we find is after our heart breaks again and again and again, through us tripping and falling, through us having a catastrophe of a life, what we find is our heart breaks so many different times, in so many different ways, and so many different levels, that at some point our heart just breaks open. And in that openness, we find this great paradox. We see beauty, we discover peace, we have a deep sense of faith and connection with all that is good, while simultaneously life is falling apart around us. When we're willing to break open fully in this way and not rush back to our egoic mind and not try to meet our pain and our sadness and grief from a place of despair, a place of woundedness, a place of panic, or a place of some kind of agenda of trying to fix it and micromanage it, when we're willing to meet our life from this place of openness, we discover such a divinity, this great indestructibility, and unimaginable beauty.